AZ legal vocabulary, expert grade definitions. Term definition: abusive process, the misuse of the legal system to achieve an objective outside its intended scope, such as using a lawsuit to harass or coerce. Under Florida law, must be proven with evidence of ulterior purpose and improper act. Accommodation, a reasonable modification or support required to ensure equal access for individuals with disabilities under Title II of the ADA and 504 of the Rehabilitation Act. Applies to courts and legal proceedings. ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, a federal civil rights law, 42 U.S.C. 12101 et seq., that prohibits discrimination and ensures equal opportunity for persons with disabilities, including within court access and filings. Article 1, Paragraph 5, Florida Constitution, the Florida constitutional equivalent of the First Amendment, protecting the right to peaceably assemble and petition for redress of grievances, including through legal filings. Bad faith, a legal standard indicating dishonesty of purpose or intent to deceive. In Florida, bad faith filings may result in sanctions under Stat. Per 57.105. Beneficiary, a person entitled to receive benefits from a trust. Under Florida Statutes Chapter 736, Florida Trust Code, beneficiaries have rights to accounting, enforcement, and redress of breaches. Chain of title, the documented historical sequence of title transfers of a property, important in detecting unauthorized conveyances, defective title, or homestead fraud. Civil harassment, unlawful behavior that serves no legitimate purpose and causes substantial emotional distress, must be distinguished from legitimate legal actions. Color of law, actions taken under legal authority, such as legal filings or government function. Protects your court access and filings as non-harassing when done properly. Custodian of records, an individual or entity responsible for maintaining official records, often relevant in subpoena or Ruppelin contexts. Declaration verified, a sworn signed statement made under penalty of perjury and used in place of an affidavit under FLA RP 1.5110, summary judgment, or 1.1b. Demand letter, a formal written request for action such as compliance, payment, or return of property, often precedes litigation. Due process, the constitutional guarantee under the 14th Amendment and Florida law that individuals must receive fair procedures before being deprived of life, liberty, or property. Equitable relief, non-monetary remedy granted by a court, e.g. injunction, Ruppelin, to prevent harm, enforce rights, or restore property. Fiduciary duty, the legal obligation of one party, e.g. trustee, to act in the best interest of another, e.g. beneficiary. Includes duties of loyalty, prudence, disclosure, and impartiality under FLAW-STAT, 736.0801 to 0817. First Amendment, part of the U.S. Constitution guaranteeing freedom of speech, assembly, and petitioning the government, including via courts. Florida Trust Code, found in FLAW-STAT Chapter 736, this body of law governs trusts, trustees, and beneficiaries in Florida. Provides remedies for breach of fiduciary duty. Frivolous filing, a legal filing that lacks merit, is not grounded in law or fact, or is filed for improper purposes, may be sanctioned under FLAW-STAT, Paragraph 57.105. Good faith, honest intent to act without taking an unfair advantage. Legal filings in good faith are protected from claims of harassment or abusive process. GST, generation skipping transfer, a trust or tax structure that allows assets to skip a generation to reduce estate taxes. A GST-exempt beneficiary has long-term interests in trust preservation. Harassment, in legal context, repeated conduct with no legitimate purpose that causes emotional distress. Does not apply to good faith legal filings, court documents, or fiduciary enforcement. Homestead. Under Article X, Paragraph 4 of the Florida Constitution, a primary residence is protected from forced sale. Improperly transferring or stripping this protection raises serious legal concerns. Injunctive relief. A court order compelling or preventing certain actions, frequently used to stop ongoing harm or enforce fiduciary duties. Notarized misconduct. Improper notarization, including forgery, backdating, or invalid witnessing, affects deed legitimacy and trust document admissibility. Operating agreement, LLC, a document governing a limited liability company's operations, required to determine authority of signatories or fiduciary access. Petitioning the court, A protected constitutional activity where a person submits legal claims, demands